So I'm a pretty big Civilization fan, and the newest one, Civ 6, just came out, so I decided to spoil myself a little bit and get the 25th anniversary edition. It's kind of nice. It comes in a nice kind of old school PC game box. You don't really get many of these anymore. You kind of get like the DVD clamshell, I think that they call them, cases now, and you get a disc and then maybe a registration code, and that's really it. Sometimes you even get a disc like Titanfall 2. That does not come with a disc. So we're going to go and open this and see what's inside. I think they said they're only making a limited number of these. I doubt they'll keep to that, but we're using my brand new Leatherman Wave that I got from my brother-in-law. Let's see, how do we open that? There we go. So let's go ahead and break the seal. And see what we got in here. I've been seeing like all my friends play Civ, and it's been taking me a while just to get around to unboxing this thing, so I'm kind of anxious. So it's a regular kind of box, you know, just the regular cardstock box that you kind of expect. Nothing too fancy, and that's kind of upsetting. I kind of was expecting a little bit more. So yeah, just a box. Just a box. You can kind of see here what they've decided to, well, what they put in. You get an art book, coin, what is it? It says right there. Boom. So you get full Civ game and all the digital deluxe stuff. I'm not too sure if that's all the DLC, hopefully. And then they get the Aztec Civilization pre-order pack, which is given to everyone after the after 90 days or something. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'll put a correction there. And then you get a Civ Through the Years hardcover art book, and then some coins. Cool. Build, Conquer, Inspire. Awesome. It's been getting pretty good reviews. A lot of people like it more than the first iteration of Civ 5, and that was because Civ 5 was kind of a I don't know how you explain it. It was kind of it had less things going on than what Civ 4 did after all the DLC. So in the end, after all the DLC, Civ 5 was pretty awesome, but up until then, it wasn't that awesome. So here we go, just the game, Civ 5 game in the clamshells that I've been talking about that are very common for all games now. That's pretty cool. And this must be the art book. Of course, it's a small little art book. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly is going to be in here, but I don't know. Let's flip through real quickly. Oh, not that bad. Some art and some talk. Oh, so it's like developer stuff. Oh, yeah. So since the anniversary edition, they're talking about all the Civ games. Civ 2, Civ 3. It's more Civ 3, and then I'm sure it's going to get to 4, and then, yeah, 5. I wonder if they have eventually. That must be 6 right there. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. They kind of like talk about the tiling system and how they designed that, I guess. And then some art. Pretty cool, something to flip through. It's not massive or anything, but here's kind of the thing I was most excited about, which is the coin set. So go ahead and get up close on some of these, just so people can see what they look like. What's the best focus? That's good right there. So if you can kind of tell, it says, you know, Civilization 1 on the top there, and then 2, the year it was made on the bottom. There's 3, 2001. Here's 4, 2005. 5, 2010. And the new one, 6, 2016. So that's pretty cool. On the back, just the logo. And does it slide out? Does not look like it. I think it can slide out, but I'm not really going to force it because all it looks like actually in here, I mean, you can tell it's just this black foam and then like a shield or a plastic cover on top of the coins and the coins underneath themselves. Yeah, let me see. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can pop. Oh yeah, they come out. They come out pretty easily actually. So go ahead and look and see what they all look like. Oh, okay, so on the back there's actually a kickstand. Glad I opened this now. Looks like a kickstand. Yeah, a little kickstand, although why would you, they don't let you display it. So if you want to like display the coins with the kickstand out, you gotta like leave them out. So that's not all that awesome. So let's see, is there anything on the back of these coins? They do have a little thing, there we go. So we'll start with Civ 1, 1991, and then what does that say on the side? It says, I don't have my glasses, but it looks like Alexander the Great, Ancient Greece. So that's what it says right there. And then on the back, it's so the coins are okay quality. They're not the greatest, but they're all right. 1991 through 2016. So that, again, that's just how long it is. So what's on the back there? Guess that's supposed to be Alexander the Great. I can't tell. I cannot tell. Let's make sure the coins fit back properly. Okay, so the next one, Civ 2. It's got Ramses from ancient Egypt. So there's a lot of little dust particles on all the coins from the packaging itself, which is kind of upsetting a little bit. But yeah, Ramses from ancient Egypt, 1996, Civilization 2. And on the back there, you can see that pretty clear. It's Great Pyramids, 1991 through 2016. So it said there. So it's just saying how long the game has been going from 91 till, so it's, yeah, 25 years. The math. So here we go. Queen Elizabeth, England for Civ 3. There's Her Highness. And then on the back, we got Big Ben. As before, pretty good. They're okay quality. They're not the greatest, obviously, but that's all right. Let's see. So this was I want to say $90, and then with the Best Buy discount, Gamers Club discount, it brought it down to 71. I want to say, or 70. I can't remember. 72, I guess. 10%, 90 would be 9 times 2, 18. So yeah, $18 off, which puts it very close to the price for the deluxe edition. So that's why I went for this. Plus, just because it's Civ. Oh yeah, who's this? So it says, I don't have my glasses on, Napoleon Bonaparte. Hey, clock's going off. So there we go, Napoleon on his horse, it looks like. And then on the back, you got the Eiffel Tower. Pretty cool. Moving right along, that was Civ 4. So we'll go on to 5. And, so Civ 5 has General George Washington, United States of America, on it. There's George Washington, guy I like to read about. There's some pretty, it's so funny, like for as big of a founding father as he is one of the most elusive founding fathers. And I say elusive because there are some founding fathers like Thomas Jefferson who were really concerned with how their legacy was presented and wanted to have a legacy. So they were pretty cautious about how they wrote their letters and who they sent them out to, and expected that to kind of be in the lore, not the lore, in the fancy, the history of the country. But George Washington didn't really do that. He wanted all of his stuff kind of destroyed and not to have his like legacy picked apart. So there's very little information about him, but there are some good books you can get about George Washington if you're interested in some of his interesting quirks. Like I remember there's a story where he was upset at his tailor for making him a suit that was too skinny, and he says, you know, he's really confident in his dimensions. Here's the Civ 6 one. It's got Montezuma from the Aztec, which is, you know, the theme, I guess, this year. So to continue with the story, it has, he was upset with his tailor and saying he gave him precise directions on how to make his suit, and the tailor could never do it. And the tailor just simply said, look, he's a little bit more husky than he really understands, so it's hard to make a suit for him. So what's this on? Is that? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Stonehenge. I don't really recognize that from Aztec culture. Hopefully someone can kind of chime in and explain what this is. Let me just hold it on a little bit more. Maybe someone will know. So that's cool. If you want, there's some books out there about General George Washington. So all the coins back in their presented display. Again, we'll kind of just go through them all real quickly. Alexander, 1991, Civ 1. And Ramses, 1996, Civ 2. Queen Elizabeth for Civ 3 in 2001. Napoleon, Civ 4, 2005. General George Washington, I guess I should call him George Washington, so I'm not giving you notes, they're proper titles. George Washington, Civ 5, 2010. And a new one, Montezuma, Civ 6, 2016. Pretty cool little coin set. So yeah, like I said, the case is just, acrylic, or not acrylic, but plastic sheeting on top. And it's actually kind of really dirty in there. So putting the case back together, you just kind of want to slide it in from the side of the kickstand because you don't want the kickstand to kind of catch on the sleeve, the paper sleeve. So just kind of line it up and then use the old stomach as a brace, the old stomach technique. Push the coins back in and they are there. Fascinating. That looks like that's it. So it came with the looks like it's it. So it came with the coins shoved all the way in the back, and then we had was it the art book? How'd they package this thing? Something like this. There we go. Question mark? Something like that. So yeah, this is the basic case that pretty much all games come in. I was about to say PC games, but all games pretty much come in a case like this now. So I doubt there's anything kind of too special in here. But we will take a quick look and see what we got going. Probably just gonna be, I can feel a disc in there. I think that's a disc. So I know there's at least one disc and perhaps even, let's see, make sure that I do not expose my registration. So yeah, it's just your basic insert. So yeah, here's the booklet, Civ 6 booklet, and the digital bonus content. Oh yeah, and then you got the code on the back of the insert. So yeah, nothing too special going on there. So that's the anniversary edition. It's all right, not the greatest, not the worst, just all right. So thanks for watching.